going strong. Please don't piss me off. Woke up with the sun smiling at me. I don't know why, but I just feel happy. Check my phone, got a text from a bad bitch. Hopped up at a bad stretch, Mr. Fantastic. Looked up in the mirror, skin getting clearer. My swagger just screaming, motherfucker, do you hear? I was going through some bullshit, but now I'm back in focus. I was feeling hopeless. But today I woke up in a good mood. Please don't piss me off. I haven't felt this way so long.
Yo.
Shade. Hey, it's just a good day. I have a great day. Woke up in a good mood. So fuck what they say. It's just a good day. I have a great day. Woke up in a good mood. So fuck what they say. I woke up in a good mood. Please don't piss me off. I haven't felt this way so long. Money doing good and my mama going strong. Please don't piss me off. 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 I woke up in a good mood. Please don't piss me off. I haven't felt this way so long. Money doing good and my mama going strong. Please don't piss me off. Woke up with the sun smiling at me. I don't know why, but I just feel happy. Check my phone, got a text from a bad bitch. Hopped up at a bad stretch, Mr. Fantastic. Looked up in the mirror, skin getting clearer. My swagger just screaming, motherfucker, do you hear? I was going through some bullshit, but now I'm back in focus. I was feeling hopeless. But today I woke up in a good mood. Please don't piss me off. I haven't felt this way so long. Money doing good and my mama going strong. Please don't piss me off. 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 Hey, look, I said my mama doing good, so I've been doing great. Ain't get her out the hood, but it's gonna be okay. Cause she's so proud of me, cause I'm out here getting paid. And I be throwing money while these niggas throwing shade. Hey, it's just a good day. I have a great day. Woke up in a good mood, so fuck what they say. It's just a good day. I have a great day. Woke up in a good mood, so fuck what they say. I woke up in a good mood. Please don't piss me off. I haven't felt this way so long. Money doing good and my mama going strong. Please don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off.
What seat am I on? Blanco. I'm in my basement. That's why I look like I'm in the dungeon. I have not been kidnapped. No one has taken me away. I'm just in the basement. I'm under the routers, so the signal should be good here. I don't know how the acoustics are. I probably sound like I'm echoing or something. And it's dark. This is the best I can do. I'm like half shaded. But I don't really got. Why don't I see the thing moving? Is there sound? Oh, there is. I thought it was muted. What's up, Inspirational? Y'all seen I'm booed up, eh? Y'all seen her? Yes, sir. I won in life. I'm so fucking happy. But just to quickly explain, I have shit for y'all to do today. I was actually working on Friday's video for the other channel. I'm doing a One Piece behind the popularity video. It's just about done. So that'll drop on Friday on the Young Paperwork channel. But I was gonna watch this video and I'm like, why don't I just watch this video with you guys? Because this is like my new favorite channel. Like anytime this Michael drops a video. It's very interesting. I'll just give you like a quick overview of some of the topics he would do. Um, so like, oh my God, why did that happen? Let me just go back for a second. Like he talks about like the human limit, like how have athletes peaked. He talked about like momentum, like the hot hand. Like is if you make 3 shots in a row, are you likely to make the fourth one? If you miss 3 shots in a row, are you likely to make the fourth one? Or is every shot independent of itself? And he just covers really cool sports related things that I really like. So the two I haven't seen yet is like this elite athlete one, and this one says the odds of going pro using 40,000 marbles. I don't know what it's about yet. I mean, I'm assuming it's about how hard it is to go professional in like I see football, American football, baseball, hockey, and basketball. So yeah, you just watch with me and chill. I only got anything else to do today. I'm tired, so let's get it.
This is how many men there are, at least today, on this planet.
That's a lot of men.
Represents 100,000 men. There are roughly 4 billion of us. Almost all of us, women and men, will play a sport at.
Nah, no Kubera. Did you guys hear my explanation, or do I have to repeat it? We're just chilling. It's a chill day. I didn't see no Kubera. If it was Kubera, it'd be in the title. You know by the title. I'm sorry. I literally tried to explain in the title. Oh, you heard? Okay. Bet. All right. That's just okay. I'm gonna pull it back though because I forgot what he said already. I like this channel a lot. I always enjoy his videos. I like how creative he is. He'll use like stop motion animation and Legos and stuff, and now he's using marbles. So, and I like marbles.
This is how many men there are, at least today, on this planet. Each of these marbles represents 100,000 men. There are roughly 4 billion of us.
That's it?
Almost all of us, women and men, will play a sport at some point in time. Very few of us will ever make it to the pinnacle. Just how difficult is it to make it to the top? Let's start with the global game. The
Football?
more literal version of football. Perhaps the most challenging sport to evaluate, as many countries do not accurately track registrations. At least one country does, and that's the birthplace, England. According to the Football Association of England, there are 6.
How much time do you think it took this nigga to do this? This is some art attack shit. I promise you, I love making videos. I don't love making videos this much. I will never work this hard on a video. Never. It's never happening. I'm never working this hard. Oh my God. This guy puts in work. Yes. The objectively best sport. Talk about it. You seen Arsenal beat up PSG today?
14 years old. Over the last 4 years, 246 English football players made their debuts with the English Premier League, what many consider to be the top domestic league with the most depth. We'll average that and say there are 61.5 English rookies each year. So, what are the odds of a 14-year-old making it to the top domestic league in England? About 1 in 1,110 will make it to the EPL. What are the odds of making it for the entire English male population? About 1 in every 5,639.
I'd be interested to see just going pro in general though, like not just the English Premier League, like La Liga, like any top flight, like maybe top 6 top flight. What's the 6th top flight league? Is it the Portuguese one? Premier Liga? English Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga. No, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga. I can't remember. Now you seen the terminal montage shadow video? I did actually. I did see it. I saw that, and I seen Jet's video with Shadow having to defeat the spam bots and press B button to do everything with Omochao.
Across the pond to a game that is played on a frozen pond. Hockey. The first organized hockey game was held in 1875 in Montreal. Today, over 452,000 Canadians are registered on organized teams. Hockey is clearly the most popular sport for our brothers to the north, and fortunately, Hockey Canada provides wonderful data for youth registrations.
Oh my God.
Similar to football in England, hockey in Canada is ideal given the unlikelihood of other sports.
Bro, it's 4. It's 1:40 a.m. What's all the numbers? It's only 7:40 over here, brother.
Cannibalize the best athletes. If we break this down to a single youth year, a little more than 30,000 14-year-olds are playing hockey in Canada.
Well, this is why I tell people I watch boring shit on YouTube. This is the type of shit I watch. Like, because I'm a nerd, I'm like, wow, that was interesting. I learned a lot. Videos on foraging. What's safe to, how do you know if a mushroom is safe to eat? Like, I'm so boring.
Is also responsible for the most NHL players, 295 on opening night. About
Nice.
120 rookies make their NHL debut every year. So if we apply this Canadian weight of 41.7%, that means roughly 50 of them will be Canadian on average each year. So what are the odds of making it to the show? At least if you're Canadian? About 1 in 613 if you're playing youth hockey.
I should have played
If you
hockey.
Look at all 14-year-old males.
I'm kidding.
Those
I
odds
suck.
are
I
about
suck.
1 in every 4,371. How about America's pastime? Baseball. There are nearly 9 million high school males in the U.S. The United States has clean data on high school sports participation. So we know this past year, a little over 478,000 of these boys played
All right, good night,
baseball.
brother.
Jumping to the MLB, 72.2% of opening day rosters were from the U.S. We will weight this percentage against the 239 players that make their debuts each year and multiply that number by 4 since we sampled 4 years of high school. So, just how many...
Why are we demons? This is interesting. Look at all the colorful marbles. He be shaping the marbles in like the country and everything. Yo, this is raw. This is some art attack, bro. I'm having a great time.
make it to the big? About 1 in every 693 high school baseball players will make it to the MLB. For all American males, 1 in every 13,026 will make it to the MLB. Now to the less literal, but more lucrative version of football. What are the odds of making it to the NFL?
Oh Lord.
Showcase the league has to offer.
Trash sport, huh?
Football is the most popular high school sport for males in the United States. Between all forms of American football, over 1 million high schoolers play. Since you can't go to the NFL out of high school, probably for good reason, just for fun, let's look at how many of these will play college football. 77,204 will play some level of NCAA football.
Doesn't seem that bad.
228 rookies played in a game last year, and
Bro, what are those, like mini dark marbles? What where did he I want these marbles. I want to race marbles.
96.3% of the league is American. Thus, we'll say 220 are from the United States per year on average. So, what are the odds of making it to the most valuable league in the world? 1 in every 1,211 high school football players
Oof.
will make it to the NFL.
Jeez.
Looking at all males, 1 in every 10,100.
And I think the average, if I remember correctly, the average like lifespan for a professional NFL player is something like only 5 years.
17 will make it to the NFL. How about the newest major team sport? The one that started in a PE class a little over 100 years ago. At the high school level, a little over 537,000 boys play on a basketball team.
Michael
Of
Jordan.
those, 3.6% will play in college. That's 19,213 male college basketball players. Each year, about 93 rookies will debut in the top basketball league, the NBA. On average, 71 of them will be Americans. So, how difficult is it to make it to the NBA? 1 in every 1,880 high school basketball players will make it to the NBA. For all males, 1 in every
Jeez.
31,450 will play in the NBA. Looking at all our sports, basketball appears to be the most challenging to make it to the top. There is much to be learned from all of these games, but I believe we can learn perhaps the most from this last one, at least sociologically. and I want to show you why. And by the way, I put a lot of time, energy, and research into these videos, so if you're enjoying it, I'd really appreciate if you'd subscribe.
I am subscribed. You be working hard, bro. Honestly, like, I don't have this level of dedication towards anything in my life.
1990, exactly one person is playing basketball. In fact, one is even aware of it because he invented it. By 1898, the game has caught on a little bit, at least locally. The first professional league is formed, the NBL. 6 teams play on chicken-wired courts. The game is far from global. Canada
Chicken wired courts? What the hell does that mean? Chicken. I can't spell. Chicken wired court. Chicken wire rolled fencing. Chicken wire. Okay.
Canada is playing it recreationally, but these teams are composed of just local Americans. Throughout the next few decades, the professional leagues struggled to stay afloat, and eventually the NBL merges with the NBA. This was important, but what was...
Is that lost?
Yay! Bonita. Peace,
I
peace.
was about to say, where you been, bro? How you been? How's life? Twice?
Yay!
Bonita.
Peace, peace.
Hope you've been good, brother. Because I certainly have been. Honestly, you don't be missing much. I stream like once a week now. I've been trash. I've been outside falling in love.
Far more important was something dramatic that happened. 2 inventions that would transform not just basketball, but all...
You better be getting straight A's. Or else I'm coming from you. Return from his closed door cultivation. Nah, I'm a snap back into it. I promise I'll be better soon.
of sports. Radio and television. With broadcasting and advertising capabilities, sports became an increasingly larger business, driving revenue and growing games like basketball, but profits weren't the only outcome. Far from it. In 1978, something monumental would occur, except this was not broadcasted. In fact, this went completely unnoticed, at least at the time. On a completely different continent, far, far away from the NBA, a slim teenager was busy playing goalie when a coach stopped him. He mentioned he should try a different sport where tall people have an advantage.
Hakeem Olajuwon?
Standing at 6'7", the Nigerian picked up the game quickly, and a few years later, a scout saw him and offered him a visit, an opportunity, all the way at a college in the United States. This was rare. To put it in perspective, this was so rare that the college didn't even pick up the kid at the airport. That belief would change
Wow.
as Hakeem
I knew it. It had to be Hakeem.
would go on to absolutely dominate and become the first African-born player selected in the draft.
Hey, man. Hakeem top 10. He top 10 all time. I have him at 10, I think. Hey, debate your mother. He nice. Legendary. And rest in peace to the Dikembe Mutombo.
Not be the last.
You see, this is what I'm saying, bro. I will never work this hard on the video. You see the cinematography and all this stuff? I will never do this for you guys. I don't love anything in the world this much to work this hard at it. I just don't. Yes! I fucking love these things when it goes shh. I'm such a child. Actually, it's been good. He's been in a pretty generational season 3 run. I'd honestly argue the last 10 chapters have been really good and solid, and some big names have showed up. It's been good actually. Kubera is always good. You don't have to ask about that. It's been elite, but actually Tower God's been really good. I've been very happy every Monday for quite some time. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I would say it's a good time to catch up. While you were playing with marbles, I was doing intense Beyblade battles on the playground. I was playing Beyblades too, being extra, jumping off the tree, spinning it upside down and letting it rip and trying to do all kind of dumb stuff. We were doing that stuff too. Has SIU's Ghost Rider returned? Damn, okay, bet. I think one of the sleeping SIUs woke up. Yo, it's LIU right now. Liu, you woke up and it's like, I got it. I want to make one of these so badly. I watch marble racing. I swear to God, I do. Or those contraptions where people make up like put a ball and let it roll and like do some shit and then like hit a tire, bounce, and then like it'll hit the water and the water will drip and it will flick it. Like I swear to God, I watch those with like the most intensity and just have the greatest time ever. Sleeper in utero.
Welcome to Regal Cinemas.
No smoking. Don't tell me what to do, nigga. I remind you, I need to buy a lighter. Beyblades were the wave when I was a kid. I literally used to get in trouble because I kept trying to do all the extra wind-up movements I saw in the anime. Same. And I actually almost got suspended because I had a razor, what do they call it? Weight discs? So it could actually cut you. And some idiot tried to stop it without putting his hand on the top and cut his finger. And then I almost got fucking suspended. It's like, I can't remember. This is elementary school, but yeah, I had the a razor weight disc, and it would actually spark if it hits certain other surfaces. So I used to try to like make fire secretly. I was actually a maniac sometimes. Almost broke a light and window, and nearly broke a couple of car windows. Nah, Beyblades were fun. We played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh too, but I've always admitted this. I've never won a Yu-Gi-Oh match legitimately. I was a extremely good cheater. I cheated every Yu-Gi-Oh match I ever played. So if I won, I probably cheated. You should never play against me. I'm cheating every time. Me and my friends tried launching the Beyblades while standing in the air like the anime to hit each other. Did you ever just hit one of your friends? That's funny as hell. Yo, who's going down first? Hey. Like, where is he? That's a black person. I was like, wait. That's not him. That's a nigga. That's a Negro.
This
Aren't you a basketball player?
is Solomon Alabi. Like Hakeem, he played in the NBA. Like Hakeem, he is from Nigeria. And like Hakeem, he is tall. Really tall.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Little handle. I seen that.
Really tall.
Yeah. You're looking at it. Okay. You got a little handle. It's like, okay, I booked it.
Playing football.
Were you a soccer player first? Yes.
The only basketball court they had wasn't really a court. It was made of sand. After
Me neither, because no one actually knows the rules, and if so, which version of the rules, the IRL one or the anime rules? If the anime rules, which one of them, 5D, OG, Zexal? No one could decide, so determining who won was based on who had the most hype played that match. Like, here's what I used to do, right? I always ordered my cards. So I'll give you an easy example. Lord of D, Flute of Summoning Dragon, Food of Summoning Dragon. Then I'd put my 3 blue eyes, a red eyes black dragon, and I had another one, a defensive one that was good at defense. I forgot what it was called. Like it had like no attack, but like 2,000 defense. And I'd put them all together, right? Hold on, I have a deck of cards here. I can actually show this. One second. Wow, I'm struggling to open this. We got something sharp. There we go. Right? So sometimes people were stupid enough to not want to shuffle the deck themselves. So let's say, for example, yo, what's up? So let's, for example, let's say this is Lord of D, Food of Summoning Dragon, Blue Eyes, a Blue Eyes, and like a Red Eyes Black Dragon. I would literally have them in the front and shuffle to the back and just do this. You see how my hands are like this? So all I'm going to do is draw those 5 cards first and win in the first turn. Now, because things were always in a certain order, when I drew a card, I usually knew what card was going to come next. But on top of that, sometimes there's cards I wouldn't put in my deck. I just have them in my sleeve. Just have them in my sleeve right here. And while you're distracted or you're not making eye contact or something, I slip a card right into my hand. Boom. Raigeki. Monster Reborn. I was a cheater, bro. I used to cheat playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I never won a match fairly in my life. He said, finally cut a stream. I usually watch the VODs. I'm not even doing anything interesting. I'm just actually just decided, like, the video I was just going to watch in my room. I'm like, might as well just stream this because I actually think this channel is pretty cool and I wanted to show y'all. So I feel it. But welcome. Usually I have something more interesting to do, but we just vibing and chilling tonight. LOL, Monster Reborn into my XYZ summoning number 39 Utopia is usually my go-to, or my ass got extra because I actually bought the anime god cards and summoned Obelisk. I actually stole that from a store. I had Obelisk and Tormentor. I stole it from a card store. Then there's blatantly cheating getting Exodia because getting that shit legitimately nah. Yeah. What was that one? It was that. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. Sujin something and something, and they would fuse. But I didn't have all the parts, but I had the final version. So I'd use like Pot of Greed to just discard it, and then Monster Reborn it back onto the goddamn playing field. I'm just like you. Because before I had Monster Fusion, I did have 3 Blue Eyes and a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but I didn't have the Monster Fusion for it. So I used to just like find a way to discard the Blue Eyes Ultimate and then just bring it back with like a Monster Reborn or something.
Players like Hakeem proved that there was talent all over the world. The NBA launched a program called Basketball Without Borders, a camp that has helped find hundreds of international players.
The Gate Guardian, Kazejin, Sujin, and Sanga of the Thunder. Yes. Yes.
Expanding the game to the edges of the earth.
I wonder if I can find my deck. Give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna take a. If I can't find it quickly, I'll be right back. But I wonder if I can find my deck. Give me a second. Bandit Keith in America. Yo, I actually found them. I deadass found them. Hold on. I actually found my deck, bro. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. How can you discard Blue Eyes? It's Monster Fusion. Fusions are never in your hand. Are you sure? Nice Bandit Key. I don't even know if I have that right now. Like, okay, like something like this, like Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Man, I don't know how to summon this by normal set. Fuck that. I'm finding a way to discard this so I can summon it by cheating. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me embiggen this for 1 second. Let's take a gander. Cause I don't remember shit about nothing. Alright. Yeah, you got that Penguin Soldier. Why do I have this? You can return up to 2 monster cards from the field in your owner's hand. Nice, nice. Fissure. What does this do? This is way too much work. You see, it's shit like this. I'll just find a way to cheat and summon it. I don't have the fucking means to summon this normally. I'm finding a way to cheat. What is this? Thinin the Great Sphinx. Beast effect. Hola mi corazón. Magic Jammer. Trap Jammer. Mystical Elf. Big Koala or Big Dog defense. Yo, Spirit of the Harp. That defense. You never played fusion cards in your deck. It was a separate deck. Really? That means we just didn't know what we were doing. Nutrient Z. Princess Sugurugi. Yo, Diane Keto the Cure Master. I remember this. Magician of Faith. Soul Exchange. United We Stand. Waboku. Giant Soldier of Stone. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Another Fissure Umi. Tornado Wall. What's that? This card can only be activated if Umi is active on the field. As long as Umi rates face up, any damage to your life points becomes 0. When Umi is destroyed or removed from the field, this card is also destroyed. He said insane. I can't believe I found this. Monster Recovery. Shot Dollies. Oh, shoot. Woodside? Fam. Trap Hole. Man-Eater Bug. Mask of Darkness. Nutrient Z. D-Spell. Amphibian Beast. Magician of Faith. Trap Hole. Ancient Telescope. See the top 5 cards in your opponent deck. Return the cards in the same order. I used to always fuck up the order. Sword of Revealing Light was one of the few anime cards that remained unnerfed IRL because I spammed the fuck out of that shit when I got the chance. Skull Dice. What's this do again? Roll 600 dice. This result is multiplied by 100 and subtract. Oh yeah, I remember that. The Forceful Sentry. Look at your opponent's hand and select 1 card and return it to his or her deck. The deck is then shuffled. Pyramid of Light. Back to square one. Level up. Aqua Mador. Force Requisition. Remove Trap. Wing Beat of Giant Dragon. Return 1 face-up level 5 or higher dragon type monster on your side of the field to your opponent's hand and destroy all magic and trap cards on the field. Jeez. Wing Weaver. Ryoku Field. Monster Reborn. Return of the Doomed. Discard 1 monster card from your hand to the graveyard. Return 1 of your monster cards that's sent to your graveyard during this turn as a result of battle to your hand at the end of this turn. I probably cheated with this. Daiketo. Andro Sphinx. Okay, hold on. Mahavilo. I remember this. In addition to the effects of equipped cards, the attack of this monster is increased by 500 points for each card equipped to this monster. Yo, add Graceful Dice too? I forgot. I remember there's another dice. Like, this is another one. I don't have all the parts for this thing. I should find a way to summon it. I used to just cheat, yo. I have Sujin? Okay, that's Sujin. You got Dark Magician. Burst Stream of Destruction. Black Pendant. Yo, maybe I did have all the Sphinx parts. Hold on. I have Sphinx. Talia. Return to the Tribute to the Doomed. Discard 1 card from your hand to your graveyard to destroy monster cards. These cards are raggedy too, bro. Mystical Elf. Electric Lizard. Red Eyes Black Dragon. My Blue Eyes White Dragon. See, I can't find one of my Blue Eyes. I lost one. Blue Eyes. I used to have 3. See, there you go. Lord of D. I see Lord of D, Fluid Summoning Dragon, and just cheat. Boom. Fluid Summoning Dragon. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Rare Metal Dragon. That's crazy. Yeah, I heard so many cards got banned and blah 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 and whoop de whoop, but I never played Yu-Gi-Oh seriously like that. I just played with my friends, so but that was fun. Went down memory lane for a second. I'm gonna have to bring it back. I have to beat somebody's ass in this game. Who wants to smoke? But we playing by my rules. No, I'm not. My Yu-Gi-Oh arc ended in the 4th grade or whatever it was. It just came up when we were talking, and I'm like, I wonder if I could find my deck, so I went looking for it. I'm not really a card game guy like that. He's all at me. Hold on. What are you guys saying? Extra deck didn't exist back in the day. I heard you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh legitimately, but the actual RL is some quite the most sweaty ass card game ever. So even if I could have bought the real rule book, I say nah, I'm good. Same. I'm not trying to play a boring ass game. Back when you were playing, the extra deck was probably still the fusion deck. You never played fusion cards in your deck. It was a separate deck. Bro got the prehistoric Yugis. Insane. Shout out to Dolly. Yeah, I had the Kaiba deck, Yugi deck, Joey deck, and then you get those like 50-cent things and try to get the one. And I remember there was a store in Agent Court Mall that had the, what are they called? The Winged Dragon of Ra, Obelisk, and Sky, the Slyther, whatever. The Egyptian God cards. I stole an Obelisk from there. Also, Part of Greed is probably definitely banned IRL, but no one cared. We all had that shit, and we got extra as F whenever someone popped it, thus being a determinant factor in who won because that shit is hype as fuck. I heard Black Hole was banned too, and like Regeki and stuff. Current Yu-Gi-Oh 95% of the games end in 2 to 3 turns. Sometimes one turn is mostly combos, and now I use Pot of Greed. I somehow finessed my friend Stardust Dragon and pretended to be a singer. Someone once said Yu-Gi-Oh is a card game for lawyers. Meanwhile, this card game, I need like $100 right now. Printed that ish out. Toys R Us was the effing spot. I got most of my Yu cards from there. We had this little store where you can get them, but that's crazy. That was fun. Okay, back to the video. Like, oh shoot, I can't even hear it from my headphones. Yo, who's trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh with me using Naya rules? AKA, I'm a cheat.
Trailblazers select Arvydas Sabonis of the Soviet Union.
Rick Smits of Mary.
Dikembe Mutombo from Georgetown University. Michael Olowokandi.
Dirk Nowitzki from Würzburg, Germany.
He's not African.
Luol Deng from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Joel Embiid.
Nikola Jokic.
Luka Doncic. With the first pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama from Nanterre, France.
However,
This deck is
notice
trash.
something interesting when looking at NBA players that grew up outside of North America. They are largely tall. NBA tall. Solo tall. Just look at the top 30 players that weren't born in North
Playing
America.
modern Yu-Gi-Oh is easy. Just show your starting hand to your opponent, and they already know whether they lost or
Was
not.
a guard, and he's
That's crazy.
6'7", far from the traditional guard. Furthermore, for the top 32 point guards last year, 29 were from the United States and 2 were from Canada. Only one grew up in a different country, Luka. Why aren't we seeing more solo at shorter positions? What's convenient about height is how straightforward of a measurement it is. And this is where
It's canon to the Yu-Gi-Oh that the only way to become a true great duelist is to cheat. Yugi at 10 were cheating the whole time because Heart of the Cards are just BS name excuse for cheating using Egyptian magic. You right. They had the Millennium items. Pegasus will steal your soul. Cheating is the wave. Cheating is lit.
basketball is both unique and extremely telling on the sports sociology front. You know height is important for the game of basketball. You probably
Facts.
don't know just how important.
Where's my Toon World?
Let's
I have
take a
Toon
look.
World. Where's that?
Let's look at this positionally. We'll start with the tallest position, center, where the average NBA starter is 6'10" or taller without shoes. How rare is this? Well, using US CDC data, about 1 in every 111,425 males are this height or taller. To visualize this, if we were to fill college football's largest stadium, the Big House, there would be about 1 NBA center on average in attendance. For someone like Solo, the odds are even more staggering. Only 1 in roughly 3 million US males are this height or taller. A couple notes. The US is taller than the average world height, and importantly, this is barefoot CDC measured height, not someone's self-reported height. Believe it or not, we tend to exaggerate this. At least males do. We'll look at each position per 100,000 males. At our next position, power forward, where the average barefoot height ranges from 6'7" to 6'10" for our starters, you'd expect to see about 51 or 52 men per 100,000. At small forward, you would see about 411 males between 6'5" and 6'7".
I didn't notice the video had sound. It was so quiet. Is it actually that quiet? My bad, y'all. Actually, oh wow, I have this shit so low. I didn't even realize. It's because of my headphones. Yu-Gi-Oh! Attempts power makes it so he has a lot of luck to the point where he can draw whatever card. Is that canon? Is that true? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I won't lie to you. Most of my knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged by Little Karibo. Card games on motorcycles.
Moving to shooting guard, where the average NBA height was 6'3" to 6'4", you would expect to see 2,240 men this height. And what about our final position? Point guard. This
cheating.
Is Rob. I played with Rob in college. Rob is a D1 point guard. He is very good. 5'10". He's taller than the average American male. But in basketball, he is one of many. The average NBA point guard was 6'2" without shoes, and since a 5'10" guy can't exactly apply to be a power forward or center, that means Rob is competing with, well, over 97% of the population. Of the 100,000 on attendance at the Big House, 97,200.
I didn't actually know that. Dark Magician Girl was a childhood crush. Nah, Card Games on Motorcycle was literally the best season, and no one could change my mind. That shit was dark as F and hella raw. I never actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! For real beyond like the actual. I never liked Yu-Gi-Oh! The show, honestly. Cause I never watched GX or 5Ds or what. Did you say Zexal? I don't even know what the fuck that is. But there was the Island tournament, I think, with like Pegasus. Then there was like the city battle, but Kaiba threw. And then there was some shit with like Merrick. With the rod. I haven't seen anything beyond that. I tapped out. I always thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was mad dumb. So yeah. Yo, Kaiba said, if you want to win this, if you win this this duel, I'ma die. I'ma kill myself.
295 of
Kaiba had that dog in him.
them would be competing for one position. So if you're a 6'2" or shorter high school hoops player in the U.S., about 1 in every 9,206 of you will make it to the NBA. Margin for making it to the NBA is razor thin at any position. The margin for making it as a point guard is thinner, nearing the getting struck by lightning odds.
Oh, shit.
This explains something that is often wrongfully discussed. Why are there so many good guards? Or rather, why are there so few good centers? There's Jokic and Embiid, a sharp cliff, then a few solid players. Then the Mariana Trench. And
wow.
Then everybody else. Despite a male population of 4 billion, there are so few that fit the center mold. We find a small...
I ever tell you I've almost been struck by lightning 3 times? Me only once. Playing soccer in the rain and thunder. But 3 times, babe? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Tell me after. Kaiba was really threatening to delete. Yeah, if you could beat him. I liked Pokemon more than Yu-Gi growing up. Hey, Sasuke, my boy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. I wasn't a Pokemon guy either. I was more of a Digimon kid. With the Digivice and you shake it. I was in class shaking my leg. That shit would beep. I get in trouble. I still don't really like Pokemon, honestly. Give me Power World. Give me Temtem. Give me Cordomon. Give me what's that new one I seen Gym Leader Ed playing? It looks interesting. Monster Rancher, Monster Tamer. What's up? Unlock your disc. What was that called again? Monster something. I don't know. Monster Sanctuary, Monster Crown, Nexomon. Kindred Fates. Like, I like other Monster Tamer stuff more. I don't like Pokemon. I hate Pokemon, honestly. Yeah, Digimon was mo better.
Sample size, which often leads to an increase in variance. But this doesn't explain why we don't see more international guards in the NBA. Clearly, there are far more people in the world than there are in the U.S. Where are they? Here's something to think about. Would Ronaldo be kicking a ball if he was born in the U.S.? Would Kyrie and Fox still be point guards if they were born in Brazil? Probably not. The more average athletes, at least in terms of height, are choosing their cultural sports. For most of the world, that sport is football. The outliers, like Hakeem and Solo, even if they started playing football, they're getting pulled aside and nudged with a, hey, I think you should try this.
Pokemon, Digimon Data Squad. Yo, my man was out here punching the damn Digimon. Forgot that. I never watched Beyond Season 3, though. Peak Fiction. I definitely was secretly singing the Digimon theme song in my head for the last 5 minutes, so clearly I'm in agreement. Is it the one, Digimons are the champions? My man's fist encounter, he punched a damn Greymon the size of a building and said, try Mr. Bitch. I watched the first season with, like, what was his name? Tai? Then Davis. I can't remember the Japanese names. Then the third one. When they started becoming the Digimon, they lost me.
And with good reason. How many Kevin Durants did Kevin Durant compete against? Probably less Chris Pauls than Chris Paul had to beat out. Basketball is a paradoxically unique sport. It is both globally inclusive and discriminatory. You have to be tall, at least if you want to make the top league. In truth, you also need another trait, even more selective.
Wingspan?
You have to be long. If height is the first measurement an NBA scout is concerned with, the second is a player's wings. The average male has a wingspan that is about 1 to 2% longer than their height.
I'm watching a video that's called The Odds of Going Pro Using 40,000 Marbles. It's a channel that I like. It's in the title. I said, I'm just going to watch the video I was going to watch on my own on stream, but we got distracted by Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! We got sidetracked.
Height, depending on your source.
I'm locked in. I'm paying attention.
Wingspan is 6.3% longer than their height. For reference, my wingspan ratio is normal. I am 6'2" without shoes. My wingspan is 6'3". John Wall was the #1 selection in Solomon's draft. However, his wingspan is 6'9.25".
Jesus fucking
meaning
Christ.
He plays more like a 6'6" regular human. This is a crucial distinction. This need for length withers our pool of potential down even further. You can just see it in certain players. Guys that get more deflections or just kind of dunk easier than the
I
rest.
definitely leaned to the Pokemon more because I had easier access to those games, but since I grew up with the internet, I was able to watch the full Digimon series, and the shows were definitely better than Pokemon. Pokemon anime, I never really liked, but I like the openings. What's that one that's what I used to always sing. Advanced battle is the ultimate test from the earth, the wind, and I wanna be a hero. Pokemon Advance, I'm on my way. I wanna be a hero. Give me just one chance. Why is it called wingspan and not arm span? I don't know. Cause they're a bird boy. That is a bird boy. No, just for the drip, Robin. For the drip. Naya, when the Saints say a run back, so you can put me on some peak, I want to discover my cosmos too. I got you. Have you ever felt the cosmos explode within your very being? I got you.
Rest of us, their height is hidden in plain sight. So, what can we learn from
Kawhi's hands are also mad big.
Well, undeniably, some sports are more competitive, at least the odds of making it to the top. One could argue that a Canadian teenage hockey player is 3 times as likely to make it to the NHL as an American high school player is to make it to the NBA. Overall, in every sport, athletes face incredible odds, at least if you view this as the point of playing sports. Growing up, my safe place was filled with dreams of playing at the highest level, and I idolized those that did. In a roundabout way, many of us are tricked into believing that this is Eden, being that one marble that is the marvel. But this is a mirage.
What's up? What's up,
While we
Morgan?
can love watching and playing sports, we all run out of talent in some way at some point in time. That is not a character defect. The pinnacle is not the point. The odds are only against you if you view it that way.
What do you mean the video was weird? You guys came in at the end. You have no context. It's a very good video. That's the best video I've seen all day. Oh my goodness. The video was done. You guys missed 20 minutes. That Saint Seiya's history was hype as F, even though I know Lilith with the series. And again, I think I need to read Saint Seiya to recover my lost Yang energy, because I'm still a Negro that has to say he watched then read the entirety of Sailor Moon manga before I even touched Saint Seiya. Hey, they say Saint Seiya is just Sailor Moon for boys. That was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And since you guys don't appreciate, I'll watch this one by myself later. I thought you had to say this how I became a monster. Nah. He was just talking about the odds of going professional in sports. For like basketball, for soccer, American football, etc., but he was just using marbles as like a, I don't know, as a thing, as a prop, kind of. Nothing crazy. So yeah. Since he was just talking, might as well just talk for a little bit. After I hit the hour mark, I'm going to bed, because I didn't even bring my charger down here, and this is going to die soon. That's all he was doing. He did a video where he talked about the hot hand, like is that really a thing, like being on fire, or like heat checks and stuff like that, or is every single shot you take in basketball independent of the shot before or after it? Is rhythm really a thing? Kind of stuff like that. Like, he just tackles really interesting topics. And they were talking, and then there's one video he was talking about like who actually is the most clutch player and yada yada blah blah blah. So you're saying he isn't planning to become a supervillain called the Marbler? Not the Marbler. The Niggler. Okay. Jesus. Be careful. Soon. But what's up? How y'all doing? What's good? What's up? What's going on in life? What y'all been up to? Y'all been playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Y'all trying to face me with my rules? Deny your rules. If I draw a card from this deck, I win. Oh, I won. Drew a card. Y'all lost. Can't beat me. I'm the GOAT. Since Lost gotta go, give me his mod sword. I gotta dip because I gotta get up early tomorrow. So peace now. I'll be back more often now that I figured out my current situation. All right. It's good seeing you. I'm about to wrap up soon. Are you worthy of the blade, Morgan? Will you cut down all of my sworn enemies and AI bots? Have you been training with the blade? Have you dedicated yourself to the sword? Have you blocked out all distractions and removed all earthly desires and only dedicated yourself to the... See, I'm not worthy. Today I learned that the chance of getting struck by lightning is 1 in 1,500. That's higher than I thought. Now I'm worried. Let it end there. That is actually a lot higher than you'd think, though. Like, you really can be struck by lightning. I need to find out how Monkel almost got struck by lightning 3 times. For me, it was once. We were playing in thunder and lightning in a storm, and it struck the we were playing on a field where the goal post was also like a football post. So you know how like for field goals it's like mad long. It struck the hell out of that, and I was right by it for a corner kick. It was crazy. It's crazy. Referee's like, nah, stop the game, bro. Stop the game. And that's usually why they don't let us play in thunder. Because I'm almost like, why don't we just play when there's lightning outside? What's the fucking odds that we're going to get struck by lightning? And then at like 15, 16 to happen, and we're like, okay then. I was unfamiliar with your game, Mother Nature. I apologize. Once I don't remember, I was a baby. My dad told me it almost hit me in the shoulder I was in. The other two I'll tell you later. That's crazy. Well, like I said, I'm glad that you're here. Have you seen Naruto Unhinged? It's an AI abridged series of Naruto and the running's pretty good. For AI, that's surprising to me. I'm scared of artificial intelligence. No, I haven't really watched an abridged series in a long time. Like, does Team 4-Star and Little Kribo still put out content? And like Purple Eyes, what the fuck? They're like the only people I really kept up with after a while, but I fell off. The videos that I watched, the shit that I just showed you, boring ass shit. I watched like Dr. Adji Huberman and Dr. Jordan B. Peterson talk about psychology and neuroscience and where they intersect. Like, that's what I'm watching on YouTube. And then Ace Vane. I watch all the Ace Vane. This is bullshit. That's crazy. I never saw lightning from that close. I've seen lightning pretty close, maybe once or twice. But yeah, that was actually insane. Ref just sent everyone home. I was like, yo, we was winning though. We was winning 3-1. Team Force has content, but it's rare. I could see that for them because they're a group of people. Masako, I forget everyone else. But so I guess maybe they broke up and they don't not together. Little Kribo still does upload new Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge episodes around once per year. I don't even remember that last one I seen. I remember like the Yugi Moto, like the guy with what's they called the Uroboros or something like that. The circle of Calicalcos, and like there's a guy with like changing color hair with a weird accent. He's like Yugi Moto. It's like the last thing I really remember. It might be time because that shit used to make me laugh in high school, but it is what it is though. It is what it is. Is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero already out? I actually like want to play it. I'm not gonna buy it though. I promised myself I'll never buy another Dragon Ball game. I'm sticking to my guns, but I do want to play. I need to pull up Bertha again and start murking niggas with the fastest in the universe. Ginyu Force, unstoppable, fastest in the universe. Respect him. They don't respect Bertha. He's the fastest. Used to piss off my friends. They're picking like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They're getting mixed by Bertha from the Ginyu Force. I hate to see it. Sparking Zero will be out in 6 days for pre-order and 9 for everyone else. Okay. Cause I feel like I saw a lot of people playing it, but maybe it's like reviewers and people who got an early copy who are just talking about it now. But it actually looks fun. It looks good. It looks like for me, one of my favorite things about those type of games isn't necessarily the balance. It's more so that the gameplay and combat is fun, and I really like small attention to detail. I saw that Whis and Goku in UI have automatic dodging, but for Goku his ki goes down, and like Janemba for his like speed feats and teleportation, he actually turns into cubes. It's just the small things like that I used to really like. I'm actually thinking about getting that Bleach game though. I don't really like anime arena fighters or whatever, but I might get that Bleach game for like the cheap for like $13 if I can, like for sale. I gotta like do some research because I haven't really bought an anime fighting game really since JoJo. And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All Star Battle came out in like 2013, and then they like did a remake recently. Yeah, I think Clash of Ninja Revolution 3 for fucking Wii was the last Naruto game I ever bought. Cause I was never a big Ninja Storm guy. I didn't really like Ninja Storm. I've still never played Burning Blood. I haven't played the One Punch Man game or My Hero, whatever. Never played Jump Force. I did play J-Star's Victory Versus at my friend's house. The DS one. The DS J-Stars, whatever it was called, that was raw. That I used to play on my DS R4 emulator back in the day with my friends. That was fun. The DS was raw actually. 3DS was kind of mid. But the roster for that game and stuff looks good. I might give it I actually see too, like if you like try to like do a big attack in the Tenkaichi Budokai arena, instead of you blowing it up, the announcer will tell everyone to leave, and then the battle becomes free reign. Like you don't lose by getting ringed out anymore, which I thought was pretty cool. So, oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. So I like attention to detail like that. But see if I can't summon like Glam and Bow, Carter, or somebody tomorrow. Cause I do want to talk about the whole arc of N20 in Kubera. So we'll see if we can get that popping tomorrow. But my laptop charger is upstairs. This is about to die. So I'ma head out. You guys didn't appreciate the video. I'm never showing y'all anything ever again in the history of my life. That was the best video you ever see with marbles in your life. In your life. It's so crazy how Storm games get animated, the final arc of the Shippuden before they animate. Did it actually? The arena gets cleared out in Sparking Zero as well. That's what I meant, Sparking Zero. Sorry, what did I say? I meant in Sparking Zero. That's what I saw. It was a short somebody was posting, like small attention to detail things that they did. Or I also like when like certain characters who don't have interactions or have interactions in the show actually have like special dialogue, like Naruto and Sasuke in Final Valley. I want to fight you, and they like change the dialogue or like talk or they say certain things mid battle too. Like I always enjoyed that. Like it's such a small thing. It's not important in the grand scheme of things, but I've always enjoyed it. I've always enjoyed it. What's up, Lizard? You can go back to Simi stream. I'm about to raid him. I'm done here. This computer's about to die. Hope you're good though. It's so crazy to me that you was complaining about driving out there, and for like the my bad. And for the last like week, I've been complaining about drivers in Toronto, bro. Like I swear every time I go on that road, I'm finna die. I'm finna die every time. Yeah, you're bad. Never make that mistake again. Wow. Anyways, you guys watch Simi play something.